Okay, I'm going to get started. Hello, everyone. My name's actually Dan Woodford. I'm appearing as Zev Fisher on your webinar interface, but Zev couldn't make it. So I'm here to talk to you today about growing your foreign IP practice with technology. I'm not going to be monitoring chat during the webinar, so we will leave questions and comments until the end, if that's okay. I'll unmute you if you want to ask me questions by audio, or you can email me. My email address is down there at the bottom left of the screen, or you can ask through chat. So thanks very much for joining us today. I'm very excited to be able to tell you a little bit about our business, what it is that we do, and how you can use our business to grow your IP practice. We are called Pekama. We have a product called the Pekama IP Community. It's a new two months old now community that has been built with the intention of networking IP professionals around the globe. It was born from the idea of Zev, our CEO and founder. He developed a case management platform to manage his IP practice, and we've developed this product, the community, on top of that. So what the motivation behind it was to allow IP professionals from around the world to easily connect with each other, and by making those connections to send work to each other, and therefore growing people's IP practices. So I'm just going to show you one or two more slides, and then I will show you the Pekama Community, how to set yourself up an account. It's very quick, it's very easy. There's no financial commitment at this stage. It is, you can get yourself listed and start using it straight away. And that's obviously what I would like you to do when we've finished with the webinar. So first of all, I'd like you to think a little bit, how is it that you are currently growing your practice? Everyone is happy to do business, they want to network, they want to meet people, but how do you increase the amount of work that you get coming into your practice? And the answer to that is probably with a lot of hard work. You have to spend money on advertising, either online or elsewhere. You have to travel to conferences, or it may be that you're using a platform such as LinkedIn, or just relying on recommendations and networking through friends and email. What we're offering at the Pekama IP Community is a free platform for you to list your firm and the services you offer in order to attract other professionals from around the globe to start networking and hopefully sending work. Whether that's reciprocal or not, that's between you two. But what we're offering is an online portal where your firm will be listed. You can tell people what it is that you do and attract work. So if you look through the points there, you can easily be found. You can link yourself to a specific territory or a specific area of expertise. And we now are already the #1 point of contact online for IP legal services. The growth since we launched has been very fast, and it's overtaken our expectations. So this is why we're excited. We want to grow more. We're going to continue working hard over this first year to develop the community as best we can. We want people to come and visit us. We want people to know that if they're looking for filing services somewhere in a territory where they don't have contacts, or where they're looking for a better price, or they're looking for someone who is more responsive, then they will visit Pekama and they will be able to find that person. So that is ultimately what we're aiming to do. So if you want to, as I said, contact me, ask me questions, or visit the platform, there's the address, www.pekama.com. There's my email address. Then please visit us after the webinar is over. So I'm going to do a quick run through our site. I'm going to show it to you, show how easy it is to get yourself signed up and listed there. And again, do so after the webinar, and that way you can start finding associates and being found and receiving work. So if you visit Pekama.com, this is what you'll see. So we have some of our associate listed up there, more branding here. There's a little bit of more information about what it is that we do further down. And I'm going to run through the sign-up process quickly for you now, just to show you how easy it is to join the community. So if we click on sign up here, we're going to enter an email address, a name, and a password. So very similar to nearly all websites, web services that you use. You can upload a picture of yourself, and we would recommend that you do this. In doing so, it will help boost your profile on the site. It will make people put a face to the name, make you less anonymous, and with that, we believe that you are more likely to be chosen when people are looking for a foreign associate to work in. So let's click on next step, and if we wait for our platform to take all of those details on board. Okay, so let's just go off and check our email inbox. Okay, so there's the confirmation email. As I said, this is standard. I'm sure you've all been through this process before with other platforms. Okay. Now, this is what you'll see when you log in. I'll run through a little bit about how the platform works. But the first thing you will want to do, if you're looking for people to send work to you, then you need to set yourself up as a supplier. So we're part the way there. So now we're going to click on here, and we're going to look at your profile. So as you can see, we put in our firm name there. We can maybe upload a logo if we have one. And then we can start listing what it is that we offer. So in the area of patents, we can file an application, and you can put a rough amount in here for how much you would a typical service charge would be. So you can then go through, you can do trademark, designs, you can add which territories it is that you offer those services in. It's all obviously very quick and easy to do. Pop these details in here, and you can go through and keep adding details. With regards to this section down here, the pledges to the community members, I'd advise you to read through these. But these are basically a way of showing your commitment to the platform. I'll let you read the details. We're going to click yes on all of these because it makes us look like we are going to be responsive, that we're going to work with a platform, that we're happy to comply with Pekama's terms, and we'll offer a discount as well. And then we can put in our firm's expertise. So we'll say very good at electronic engineering, like that. Please excuse my spelling. Okay, and then we can click here and become a supplier. Now I'll go back in a moment and I'll show you what that looks like to anyone now visiting the community and searching for a particular supplier. But before I do that, I just want to talk about the community score. So the community score is a way we have of showing someone's ranking on the site. If you send work through the platform, that will boost your community score. But there are other ways of boosting your score as well. So I've got a community score of 0, so I can start a new case. I send work through the platform, or I can refer an attorney. And this may be people who are already in my network, people who I already work with. if we click on invite and we send them an email saying, come join this exciting new platform that I love, then you will get a boost to your score when they sign up. So that's a very easy way for you to boost your score. Also, if you're the partner in a firm or one member in a firm where you have a number of people working with you, you can invite some of your colleagues to the system as well. And again, the same. You add their email address, click OK. An email will be sent out to them inviting them to the platform, and you will get a boost when they join. So if we go back to this section here, find a supplier, and if you remember, we said that we were able to do patent law in the obscure territory of the Pitcairn Islands, and click on filing an application. And there we go, that popped up. So this is it says this is you. So this is the profile that we've set up here. So as we can see, we've got the value score that I mentioned. So there were the yes or no buttons that I click, and people can hover over there and see what's available. And this is the community score that I just talked about. So again, here's a button to allow you to boost your profile by sending out invites to the platform or by starting a case. So I can then look on here as well, and so these are some of our test accounts that we've got. As you can see, they've already got their community score, and you can see that how many cases they've sent and how many cases they've received through the platform. So even though some of them may not have a particularly high score because they haven't sent many cases, if you see they've received a lot of work, then you know that the platform is working for them. You know they are a reliable person or a reliable firm to deal with. So there's a lot of reputation based display on here. You know, this is what we want. We want people to use the platform, develop a good reputation by sending work in a timely fashion through the platform, being responsive, communicating well, and doing good work. And that way, their reputation will be boosted. Now, we're working very hard, and we're changing the way the website develops and works over time. We're looking at other ways to improve profiles for people who are visiting and looking for a supplier. So, you know, I'd be interested to know, you know, once you've signed up and you've added your firm details, what it is that you like or don't like, what you think will work, and how you think we can do that. It's, you know, relatively early days for us, but we are seeing a lot of work coming through. So we also have this response time. So we measure when an introduction is made, and I'll show you that in a moment, how quickly someone comes back sends in a reply. Our system will measure that response time, and that will be in here. So if you're looking for somebody who may be a little bit more expensive, but you know the response time is good, then you know that's something that you can work on. So if, for instance, I were to send a case, which I want to do, so I've stopped being a supplier now. I'm now looking for someone to file with overseas, then I can click on them like this, request an introduction, say, hi, please. There we go. And what the platform does at this point is it sends out this introduction email. So this message is available within the platform. It is also sent out by standard email, so it will arrive in the supplier's inbox. So that could be you if someone has chosen your firm, or it could be whoever it is that you want to do your work for you. So this is what happens. At first, we create this introduction. The system that sends out the email does the introduction and is aware of the conversation that's going on, but the system can also be taken out of the conversation. So if they come back to you and they send you a message saying, yes, here is my quotation, you're happy, then you can send them instructions, instruct now, and then we carry on. And that now appears in your outgoing cases section here. And when they have confirmed the instructions, that will update the status here. And when they've completed, that will also update the status. So once they've completed the instructions, then your community score will be boosted at that point. So that's as simple as it is. It's taken me around about 10 minutes to create a new account, to set myself up with a profile, and to list myself on the Pekama platform. And once you are up on the platform, there is no cost, there's no charge. You have a listing there, and you have the ability to boost your profile by sending work through the platform, by inviting other people to the platform. So if I go back to the slide here, so these are our contact details. This is www.pekama.com. That is where our site is hosted. That's my email address. This is the support email address, and we want to hear from you. It's worth pointing out as well down here that we also have an online chat system. So if you are going through this process, you have questions, then you can type your message and contact us here. We want to hear from people who are interested in our platform. We want to listen to exactly what it is that they want from it. It's in early days. We've got lots of people who've signed up, and we want more people who signed up, and we want to shape it so it works well for everyone. We want people to come along and be able to find the people that they want to work with easily. They want to know that they've got a reputation. They want to know, they want the reassurance that these people will do a good job. And that is something that our platform is basically built to do. So that's basically a brief overview of the platform. I've done that in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to just pull up my chat here. Okay, at the end of the session, so I will find you here. I'm going to unmute you all as well, so if anyone has any questions, then you can do that. We're also going to send you out a survey by email very shortly after the webinar, and what we would really like you to do is to fill out that survey, and by doing so, if you create your account on the community, fill out the survey, we'll give you a points boost as well for that. So that's an easy way to increase your reputation, to boost your profile at an early stage. So that's the overview for now. We will do something that's probably a little bit more in depth at a later stage, but I hope that was helpful for you. I'm just going through and unmuting you, and if any of you would like to ask any questions or have any comments, and then please chip in.
Budget for it. You want a flat fee or just straight up hourly?
Okay, so anyone? I mean, you can contact me by chat. You can contact me by email if you would rather do that. That's fine. So I hope that was a good introduction to the Pekama Community platform, and thank you very much for listening in.